Welcome to another episode of Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and thank you guys for tuning in. You know, we have a big slate of games today. We have some football, NCAA. We have some NCAA basketball. We got some NBA, and we got some NHL. Just know we're out here. Yesterday was a good day. Arizona cashed on the money line to Ottawa. They couldn't handle business. NBA, basically all the NBA stuff pretty well went well. We cashed on the under. We cashed on the Boston. Utah beat. It did what they had to do. Even Clippers beat up on his old team. Kawhi beat up on his old team. Had an awful game, but they still did their thing. Um, ooh, so it's a good game. We're trying to push back. NFL, we got the Niners. Like they lost their first game finally against the man Wilson. The over cashed. That was a easy pick. And now we have a couple games today. I don't really like the slate, but you know, we have a couple plays here. I'm not gonna rush it. You don't have to bet on every game just because they put it in front of you. That's the good thing about being the better and not the line maker. Because the line maker has to make lines on every game, right? Us as the better, we can pick and choose. That's the only advantage we necessarily have. So the NHL, we got Bruins versus Florida. This game is a pretty not bad game. We have two goalies right here. That's good. Bruins, obviously, everybody is top heavy on the Bruins. 11-3, 8-4. Both these guys are not holding nothing. Bruins, they haven't lost in regulation at home yet. They lost in like OT and shit like that, but regulation they don't do that. Philadelphia's, I mean Florida's away market is pretty good. 5-3. You have to look at that and you have to tip your hat on that because they're playing pretty good. They're a young team, younger than Boston. Boston's more experienced. The power play, the last time they played, Florida handled business, right? These guys are respectively ranked fourth each in goal and shots on goal. Florida throws a lot of pucks on net. So Tuukka Rask is going to be up for a task today. He might let in some goals. I like the over in this game. Montreal Jackets. Hmm. Canadians keep the win. Jackets, on the other hand, they're out here losing. They lost against Colorado. They lost. They win this game on the road? You know, I don't think they win. I think Montreal is a spot here. I think Montreal comes out here, handles business. Montreal's 5-3 at home. These guys are 3-3 on the road, respectively. 30th in goals against fourth in goals. Shots on goal, they're both tied for eighth. You know, goals allowed, they both allow a ton of goals. This game should be an over as well. It should be another over from my stats. And I think the first two games at 7 go over. So yeah, I think those two go over. Pittsburgh Rangers under 6.5. Murray Rangers, um, Javo is in that. Rangers are based 4-4 at home, and they're not bad. Honestly, they're really not bad. They're on a losing streak. Penguins is coming down steamboat and doing things. They open a road game where they're gonna see the Rangers, then they're gonna see the Devils. Okay, they might go on a damn near 4-game win streak right now. I like Pittsburgh here to handle the Rangers. Okay, and I also like the under here, but That's 6-5. They let Florida hit 5 goals. I mean, 6 goals on them. But Lundqvist was in that, and I don't know. I don't know. Only way I see this Penguin here, I like Penguin on the line. Arizona Blues. This I like the under. Both teams are gonna come out firing. Arizona let in a little too many girls that I liked to last night, and the Blues are champions, so they know what Arizona's gonna come with. And I like the under. Avalanche Jets. Now Franskov 4-2 Avalanche against Helleback. Jets is trying to do what they have to do. Avalanche, on the other hand, they starting this road trip, this long road trip in Canada, and then end in Minnesota, and they're trying to start it off with a win. The Blues, on the other hand, well, not the Blues, the Jets, on the other hand, they're a decent team at home. They start to get on like a little roll. This is their last game at home. They lost one. They lost one game at home. They lost against Jersey. None of the games went over. This game, I will give you guys the under in this one. I like the under in this one. Predators Canucks. Rene versus Denko. Predators are nothing. Canucks are not scoring right now. Canucks is not real. I've been telling you guys, but no one wanted to listen, you know? So I looked at that. I said, all right, cool. If you've been fading Canucks on a losing streak right now, and I like the under in this game right here. Ducks, Red Wings. Ducks is pretty good at home, 6-3. Red Wings is 2-7 away. This is a team. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Both came against top tier teams, but I don't think. I think it ends here. Ducks are on a 3-game losing streak, and I think today's the day they end this bullshit. You know, they only won 1 game, 2 games at home. Then they've been losing at home. They need to give their fans something. They might even lose tonight, but Detroit at the plus money. How can I not back that? I like Detroit money line. You guys would thank me later. Kings Wild, no play in that. Sharks Edmonton. I like Sharks here to handle business. So, shit. Okay, so yeah, my place will be the Sharks, Detroit, under in the Predators game, Jets, under in the Blues game, Montreal, so yeah, and Florida, no play. Those plays you already know. Post on my Twitter at kwilliams811. NCAA football. I'm not liking the few games today. They're a little early too today. Starts off, that tips off in the next 38 minutes. But NBA, we got Thunder, Indiana. Still no sign of Miles Turner. He's out, but I like the way Indiana been playing. If you gave me a play, I would have to pick Indiana. Cleveland, Philly. No Al Horford, but Ben Simmons might play. You'll wait on that. If Ben Simmons does not play, I would have to take Cleveland plus the points. Cleveland is showing these guys something on this road trip. But Ben Simmons, I think, is going to play. If so, Ben Simmons pushes the pace, and then I'll take the over in the game. I will take the over to run. You know, Pistons Heat. This game, no Blake Griffin. Um, they went to the hotel. Only got to the hotel at 4 in the morning. Went to bed around like 5. Then they have to go and play this game against the Heat. I think they're in for a bad situation. Inside source. This is some information. Inside source, and I tell you this: you have to look at it in the way that everybody else will look at it. But no Derrick Rose, no Blake Griffin officially announced out. Just Draymond. No DeAndre Drummond. I would have to put the game not DeAndre maybe not to get his boards as a prop, and I'll put that game under with everybody not playing. I think they're gonna have to come out with defense, and the win case is capable of doing that. I could believe. Knicks and Bulls. I'll skip on that. Uh, what else? We're gonna do. Lost my place. Yeah, Knicks and Bulls. We're skipping that, but Knicks coach Fizdale. They're thinking of firing him. The coach for the Bulls. They're thinking of firing him. Both coaches were asked, what do they feel about it? They're like they don't feel their job is in jeopardy, but someone's gonna get fired if they don't win this game. Knicks open at 5.5 favorites. We went all the way up to 6.5 favorites. Julius Randle is the star for the Knicks, as Levine is trying to handle his business. But the team is not a superstar team till they can win. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what the coach is preaching. This game is a tester to see which coach yelled at their team better and which team responds better. So I don't have a play in this one, but that's something to in play, you know? Denver Hawks, 10 points. 2.5, 10. This game looks like an over to me. Trey Young back. Denver's not that good. 10.5. Denver should not be laying no double digits to any team. I don't care if Denver is a G. Straight up. So, and Lakers Phoenix. This one, we got Lakers here tonight. Lakers to handle business. I think this should be an easy pickings for these guys. They know what they should do. Suns, they're coming off a nice loss, you know, and now it's time to bounce back on Phoenix. The only reason I did that, I look at the matchup, I look at them, and I'm like, who's going to guard this? It's like such a mismatch in the matchup. Maybe AD might not play because he's complaining about his shoulder and all that, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But till then, I got Lakers. If AD does come out, there's going to be less than 3 points. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's the last game? Portland is glitching, B. Portland and Kings will be the last one. And I don't have playing that. I'm not following Portland nor Kings. Portland, you can't trust Kings. You can't trust Portland. Both these guys are blowing nothing. Like, yeah, there's no point guard. There's no there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on in that game that you just can't trust these guys. You know what I mean? So I'm off that. So those plays I got is the Pacers, I got the Cleveland and the Philly under. I got Heat and Detroit under. No play in the Bulls. Hawks, Nuggets. I got the Hawks. I got Lakers. Levine over. Honestly, they should. This game should go way over because I don't see any defense going on, and it's him and RJ is going to be the matchup, right? So the matchup for them is going to be they should attack each other. It should be like a battle of one of them, you know, one of them like guard plays. They just show out. I don't know who covers. I don't know none of that shit. Just they're battling for their coach. Who's going to come out harder for their coach? Because one of their coaches is going to get fired. Either one of them or both of them. So who But on his points, I think it goes over. I think his points goes over. I think his points go over. And Brooklyn and Jazz, I can't be trusting Brooklyn. I know Jazz is on a back to back, but for me here it would have to be Jazz or nothing. But I also like the under as well. Jazz blew out Golden State and it went way over. Now Brooklyn is just coming off a blowout off Phoenix, and the line went from 218 to 219. I think he gets blown out again. You know what I mean? So I like that. And Portland Kings, no playing that. And NHL, we have so basically it's a little recap. And NHL, we got the over in both two games, over in the Boston, over in the Montreal. We got Penguins. We got the under in Arizona game. We got Jets. We got the Detroit, and we got you like under in Boston. Mm. Well, I said over. They're two high scoring teams. You know what I'm saying? The amount of shots on goal that these guys average is a lot. You know, and Borowski is not a good goalie. Rask, he's not going to stand on his head all the time. You know, so I would see Boston here, but I think it goes over 6 though. I think it goes over 6. I think it's going to be a faster paced team, a faster pace. Yeah, I think it goes over 6. So. And even like you could put it over 5, but I think it goes over 6. I think it goes over 6. One of these goalies is gonna get touched today. The question is which one. Might be both, but one of them is gonna get touched. That's what I feel. Even in the Montreal one too. I was looking at the under and I'm like, nah, I think both these guys are gonna get touched as well. You know what I mean? And yeah, and NCAA football, I have no play in those because these teams are trash. The only game I would probably have a play on is Western Michigan with against Ohio, but even at that, like those teams, there's more games to play. There's more games to play, and NCAA basketball. I'll give you guys a play in NCAA basketball. Right now, we're going 3-0 on the NCAA basketball plays. I just give out one play for NCAA basketball. Break down some games that you guys want to, but NCAA is mad big for you guys. I don't know, and not everybody is bets on that. So I give you guys one play, like a play of the day sort of thing in NCAA. What am I gonna give you guys? I'll give you guys. Let's give you guys this one. Maybe it's a later game. Okay, this is a later game. 60, and I'll give you guys Santa Clara and Washington. Washington State and Santa Clara under 137.5. That's at 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And we'll recap that shit tomorrow. You know what I mean? That's the play. That's the play I give you guys in NCAA basketball. So you already know those plays are posted on my Twitter at KWilliams811. Hit me up. And yeah, we're here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.